Welcome to this 20-minute yoga flow. Whether you're starting your day or taking a break, take this time to reconnect with your body and mind. Let's begin in hero pose. Kneel comfortably with your thighs and feet together. Close your eyes and take a few breaths here. As you settle in and you feel the ground beneath you, inhale deeply, and on your next breath, reach your arms up overhead, stretching tall. Exhale, bringing your arms back down, and again inhale, lift your arms high, and exhale as you lower them down. When you're ready, transition into child's pose. Slowly lower your chest towards the mat, bringing your forehead to rest on the ground, and extend your arms out in front of you. If this feels uncomfortable, you can bring your knees wide and keep your toes together, or place a block under your head for support. With each breath, notice the sensations in your body, the rise and fall of your back with every inhale and exhale, and let yourself relax here. Feel the gentle stretch in your hips, your back, and your shoulders. On your next inhale, gently lift your head and walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Feel the stretch along the right side of your body, from your fingertips all the way down to your hips. Stay here for a few breaths, deepening into the stretch with every exhale. Notice any tension and allow it to melt away as you breathe. Now slowly walk your hands back to center and over to the right side of your mat. This time feel the stretch along the left side of your body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, sink a little deeper into the stretch. Feel the lengthening of your side body, creating space with each breath. Gently return to center, coming back to child's pose. Take a few more breaths here, settling back into stillness. Allow your body to fully relax and your mind to clear. With each breath, find calmness and gratitude for the time you've taken for yourself. When you're ready, slowly lift yourself back to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Appreciate the stillness here. And notice the sensations that you're feeling and the sounds around you. Reflecting inward. Thank you for sticking with your yoga practice. Extend your arms overhead, grounding through your hips and feeling that stretch in the right side of your body. Opening your chest towards the sky and really taking a moment to find calmness and stillness here. Switch sides, bringing the right forearm down and open up through the chest. Once you've found stillness, take a couple breaths here. We're going to repeat the process here, bringing the left forearm back to the mat and stretching through the right side of our body. Noticing your breath and feel your ribcage expand and contract with each breath. Come back to the right and stretch once again through the left, keeping your chest up and open. And when you're ready, come back to center. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, reaching your arms out in front of you. Let your chest gently fall towards your legs, releasing tension in your lower back. Breathe deeply here, feeling the stretch in your spine and hips. Slowly rise and transition into tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. We'll move through cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest and tailbone. Exhale, round through your spine. Press through your palms and tuck your chin into your chest for cat. Repeat this movement 2 more times, flowing with your own breath. On your next inhale, extend your arms forward and melt your chest down toward the mat for puppy pose. Keep your hips stacked over your knees as you stretch through your shoulders and upper back. Breathe here, feeling the heart space open. From puppy pose, thread your right arm under your left, bringing your right shoulder and ear to meet the mat. Feel the stretch through the upper back and shoulders. Breathe deeply into the space between your shoulder blades. Hold for a few breaths. Once you're ready, recenter, coming back to puppy pose. Take a few breaths here. Once you're ready, transition to the left side, threading the left arm under the right. When you're ready, on an inhale, return to child's pose, resting here for a moment. After taking a breath here, press through your palms and lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Once you're situated, you can begin to pedal out your legs, bending one knee at a time, loosening up the hamstrings. You're going to begin to ground through your left leg. As you inhale, lift your right leg into three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands, coming into a low lunge. Feel free to use blocks to create more space as you drop your hips towards the ground, lengthening through the front of your left hip. On each exhale, try to deepen this stretch, finding comfort here. Inhale, shift back into a half split, straightening through your right leg and folding over, bringing your belly to the top of your thigh. Exhale, return to low lunge. And when you're ready, inhale to rise up into warrior two, opening up through your hips and shoulders and bringing the arms to the side. Stay grounded through both feet. On your next inhale, sweep your right arm overhead, coming into peaceful warrior. Feel the length along the side of your body as you reach back. Exhale, transition into side angle, bringing your right elbow to the top of your right thigh, extending your left arm overhead. Inhale, return to peaceful warrior, reaching back. Repeat this movement one more time, moving with your breath. On your last side angle, cartwheel your arms down to frame your front foot, returning to low lunge. Step your right foot back and lower into child's pose for a moment of rest. We're going to repeat this process on our left side, starting in downward facing dog. When you're ready, come to tabletop and transition through to downward facing dog by lifting your hips up and back. Just as we did before, begin to pedal out your legs, bending one knee at a time to loosen up through our hamstrings. Keep it going, sending your heels back each time. When you're ready, ground through your right leg as you lift your left leg up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing your knee to chest as you step your left foot forward between your hands, coming into a low lunge. Once again, feel free to use blocks to create more space as you drop your hips toward the ground, lengthening through the front of your right hip. On an inhale, shift back into your half split, straightening your left leg and folding over. bringing your belly to the top of your thigh. Exhale, return to low lunge. So I'm just switching sides so my back won't face you, but I will meet you in low lunge. Take a couple breaths here, and once you're ready, on an inhale, you're going to rise up into Warrior 2, opening up through your hips and shoulders and moving your arms to the side. Stay grounded through both feet. On your next inhale, sweep your left arm overhead, coming into Peaceful Warrior. Feel the length along the side of your body as you reach back. On an exhale, transition into side angle, bringing your left elbow to your left thigh and extending your right arm overhead. Exhale, return to Peaceful Warrior, reaching back. And repeat this movement one more time, moving with your breath. After your last side angle, cartwheel your arms down to frame your front foot, returning to low lunge. Step your left foot back and lower into child's pose for a moment of rest. If needs be, adjust your mat and sit facing the long edge of your mat. Take a few breaths here and prepare to come into a kneeling position. When you're ready, come to kneel and extend your right leg out to the side for gate pose. Use a block if needed. Reach your right hand over to the left side, stretching through your side body. Breathe deeply. Breathe into the length of your spine, opening up through your chest. Repeat this movement 3 more times, going at your own pace and flowing with your breath. On an inhale, return to center, coming back to hero pose. Take a few moments here to notice your breath. Take note of your surroundings and just check in with yourself. Maybe rest your palms on the top of your thighs and close your eyes, looking inward. If necessary, take your block and extend your left leg out for gate pose on the other side. Stretch your left hand over to the right side, extending through that side body. Just as we did on the other side, you're going to bring your forehead to the mat and send your hips back, reaching the left hand towards the toes. Flow between these movements twice more, feeling the stretch in your side body and hips. On your final stretch, come back into child's pose and take a rest here, dropping your head towards the mat and stretching your arms out in front of you. On an inhale, rise up to hero pose. Once you're there, take 2 deep breaths. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, and exhale, lower them down. One more time, inhale, arms come up, and exhale, float them down. When you're ready, transition into a comfortable seat, whichever one you like. And once you're there, rest your palms on your knees and slowly close your eyes. If it feels good, gently move your head from side to side or up and down. Maybe make circles if that's what you prefer this time. Completely up to you. Keep it going. Maybe close your eyes here and just focus on the sensations that you're feeling. In a final act of self-love, bring your knees together and wrap your arms around yourself in a gentle hug. As you exhale, release and bring yourself back to a comfortable seat. Inhale, lift your arms up, bringing your palms together at your heart in prayer. Thank yourself for showing up for this practice today. Take one final breath. Namaste.